Late night squad. Can I get anybody in here? We're about to find out. We are about to find out. Yo, what up? What up, late night gang? What's really good? What up? Yo, my name is Bud. What's good? Jeannie, what's good? Laura Alvarado, what up? Passions of Mar, what's good? Yo, we got 63, 68, that's what's up. 73, what's good? Yo, Ruth Ann, what's up? Kim Smith, welcome, squad. It's 73, that's what's going on. Yo, thank you guys for coming in here. That's what's up. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate the late night gang coming in here. That's what's up. What's going on, guys? Joe Kings, what up? What up? What up? 77, 81, what's good? Little Miss Dynamite, what's going on? Costello, what's good? Passions of Mar, thank you so much. Mike, what's good? What's good? Nell, what's going on? 85, that's what's up. Yo, we got Australia in the house. I knew the late night would get Australia in here. Can I get a big blue? Yeah, what up? Positively Ashley, what's good? Yo, you're my favorite. That's what's really good. Scenes of Mystery, what's good? Late night squad, late night gang, let's go. Yeah, that's right. Yo, fucking quit your job. Quit your job and just yell at your phone. This is a new career. Yelling at your phone is a career. My neighbors are like, fuck this guy. This guy's a fucking idiot. Yo, we got 94 people in there. Yo, what's good? Yo, squad. What's good, guys? Yo, that's what's up. I appreciate you guys coming in here. That's fucking awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming in. So I appreciate your time. But fucking, we got 100 people in here. That's what's up. Yo, hell yeah. 103. What's up? Yo, so I got a couple questions. I'm gonna go to the questions, but I'm also gonna like take a couple questions in here if you guys want to ask me some stuff, or I'll just go straight to the other questions, or we can just fucking jazz. We got 107 people in here. That's what's really good. Yo, I'm live streaming on YouTube as well. Yo, if you have not already, please go on Facebook and follow me, Bobby Sausalito. Please go on YouTube and follow me, Bobby Sausalito. We got 114 people, 115 people in here right now. 11:30 at night on the East Coast. Big Blue, what's good? Yo, everybody keeps talking about Joe Rogan. All I got to say is the only way to get me on Joe Rogan is to tag this dude 1 quadrillion times. So just keep tagging him and keep messaging him, and let's just fucking throw some farts in his direction, and maybe I could get on there, and I could just zap and headbutt and just fucking do a shuffle, do a couple barrel rolls into the studio. It'll be fucking lit as fuck. Yo, it's been so tough making these videos without swearing. I just want to be like, bitch! This is a real struggle, I gotta say. I'm like saying, what in the fudge, and what in the heck, and what in the shiz. It's just, I'm struggling, guys. I'm really struggling. But I'm trying to keep this universal so that more people could share it. And like, don't get me wrong, I might throw in a little what in the fuck like pretty soon. But I'm just trying to keep it just kind of trying to keep it family friendly, as it were, so we could share far and wide. And that is that's gonna be the strategy going forward. But yeah, no, I know that everybody is like, start swearing again, jabroni. So I'm definitely gonna do that. You're a dog-faced pony soldier, you lying soldier. Don't pop a bean, bro. Oh my God, yo, that's what's up. Thank you guys so much for being in here. 117 people. You son of a motherless goat. Yo, what does that even mean? Yo, so this is crazy. So my video that I posted yesterday got 33,000 views in 24 hours. Today was the #1 highest acceleration of followers that I've had in a 24-hour span since I've been doing this, which is like 5 weeks or whatever. 5 weeks that people have given a shit. I can swear on here. So yeah, I'm picking up like 1,000 followers a week. I think by the time that this live stream is done, I should be at 13,000. So welcome so much to the fucking new fans. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh my God, I appreciate it so much, and I'm gonna do the absolute best that I can to hit you guys with as much knowledge bones as I can. A couple of zaps, a couple of jokes, a couple of exciting. I'm just gonna do the absolute best that I can. I watch other people's live streams, and I'm just like, this is not exciting. They're like staring in the thing like this, like. So I'm trying to give you guys with the energy. It's late at night, but I'm trying to just hit you with the zaps. And I'm definitely not gonna stop swearing. Matt is back again. What up? Boom, man. That's for the OG. That's for the OG Sausalito fans. That's what's good. But thank you guys so much. And the fucking messages that I've been getting, and the DMs that I've been getting, and the shares and the comments, it is just priceless. And I don't know if you guys saw my story last night, but I had a heart attack when I saw that video that Trump reposted. I was fucking dying, crying, laughing. I couldn't even record the video. I was crying so hard. Oh my God, that was the best shit I've ever seen. And then, what was really funny is he reposted it later in the day again today, which is just absolutely priceless. Just hit him with the zap. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much for thanking me. That's what's up. And you know what else is crazy? This is the other thing that's crazy. Two things. Number one, I have 13,000 followers right now, and my videos are getting 20,000 to 25,000, 30,000 views each. You're talking 300% of my total follower base is watching these videos day after day. And not every video hits 10 or 20, it hits 20,000. But if you look back, every single video in the Bobby format is hitting 10,000 views at minimum in the first 2 to 3 days online, which is insane, which means that 100% of the people that are following me are watching these videos, which is absolutely astronomical. And these numbers are fucking crazy. So I'm responding to your guys' signals. I'm doing the best that I can to hit you with as much fucking jokes and quips and zaps as I possibly can. I'm working really hard for you guys. I'm writing emails to myself at the gym. I'm responding to texts. I'm fucking hitting the zap. I'm hitting the fucking smiley face and the fire emoji. I'm sending gifts. I'm sending DMs. I'm fucking zapping around. I'm sharing shit. I think I was on my phone for 8.5 fucking hours yesterday. Just doing the best that I could to fucking hit you guys with the absolute facts. And then the other thing is I did this live stream on Sunday, and right before the fucking live stream, I shaved my face because I'm a Jabron idiot, and my fucking chin was bleeding. So I was like all nervous. I'm like, I'm going to be this bloody fucking goose on this live stream and look like a Jabron James. So I'm like rubbing my chin. I'm doing one of these. It looked like I was nervous. I'm sweating. People are like, yo, what's wrong with you, you fucking asshole? My mom was like, what are you doing? You look like an idiot. I'm just like, she didn't say that, but you get the point. So I was just like trying to do one of these jobs. Idiot. So like, I'm never shaving before a live stream again. I'm never doing that. But but here's the other thing that's crazy. The other thing that is crazy is I have friends that have like 50,000, 60,000, 100,000 followers that do live streams. I jump in the live stream. There's like 50 people in the live stream, and it's no slight on them, but like, the fact that I got 115 people in here at 11:30 at night is off the walls. It's a banana salad, kids. What in the heck is going on here? I appreciate you guys. And here's the thing that I've learned in business over the course of my life is that if you respond to the signals of what people are asking you for, you get more and more, and it snowballs and it runs. And like, you guys are fucking commenting. I got fucking 250 comments on that video that I made today. 285 comments on the video the other day. I'm reaching 10 to 15% more followers week to week. 20% increases week to week on the impressions on my stories. I'm getting 5 to 7% increase week to week on interactions and comments and follows and stuff. So all the signals are pointing to just a Bobby Sauce future. So I appreciate it so much. And the other thing that I wanted to say is you guys have been asking me about like a podcast and merchandise and all this other stuff. And that's all great. But here's the thing that I've also realized in my years of business is that if you can drown yourself in opportunity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I focus on the things that hit. And these are hitting right now. The videos are hitting, the comments are hitting, the likes are hitting. People are reposting them and sharing them. So I'm going to do the absolute best that I can to continue hitting you guys with the things that are giving me signals that work. So I'm not going to go out and record a podcast. I'm not going to go out and spend an hour or 2 hours designing a shirt or building a store because I have the ability to do that. But I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to focus 100% of my energy in interacting with you, responding to your signals, and giving you guys the best, hardest hitting videos. Because if it was an hour spent on a podcast that wasn't spent on the videos would decrease in value, and then the podcast would decrease in value, and the whole thing would go kablat, and that would be the end of it. So I'm just going to focus in on the things that you guys are giving me signals that you say that you want. I appreciate that there's hundreds of people that respond to my polls. Hundreds of people are responding and sending me DMs, literally 200 DMs a day. I'm getting questions, like 20, 30 questions in just a few hours. I appreciate that so much. And the fact that you guys are sharing the videos to your story is the single greatest catalyst to this thing blowing up. And the comments that you're making and the tagging of your friends is fucking doing this. The reason that I post a video to 13,000 followers and it gets 35,000 views in one day is because you're tagging your friends, you're tagging Joe Rogan, you're tagging Candace Owens, you're sharing it, you're DMing it. I see how many of you send it to each other. I see how many of you save it to your fucking page. And I hope that you know and you can see that I am putting like everything that I can into making this funny. I'm not making any money. I don't care. That'll come down the line. All I'm asking is that you guys love it. You give me the feedback. You tell me what you like. And I'm just going to build this up as much as I can. And when the election happens in 50 days, whatever, there's going to be stuff for me to talk about. So I'm just going to press it as hard as I can till then, be a full-on jabron, and just do the absolute best I can to hit you guys with as many good things as I possibly can. Jabron James, Big Blue, yo! So anyways, if anybody has any questions, if you want to hit me in the comments right now with a couple questions, I will answer them, or I will just jump over the questions that got asked. Yo, Fit Little Me Seeks, she has been reposting me. Please go and follow her. She's fucking awesome to sharing me big time. Self-Made Family Inc. with the post today. Dude, I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for the love. These big accounts are killing it. And even the small accounts, these 200, 300 people that are commenting, you guys are the ones that are snowballing this. And then those big accounts, those guys reposting it just rips it through. But it's the hand-to-hand combat. It's the individual transactions. The individual like, yo, you got to watch this guy. Yo, you got to watch this. You have to follow this dude. That is the stuff that really hits. I live in South Florida. Where am I hailing? I'm hailing in South Florida. What do I think about the Cardi sword? Candace Owens kills it, crushes it. I think that was hilarious. Yo, we got Dimash in here. Yo, follow him right there. He is the man in New York City police officer, New York's finest right there. Please go follow him. He has been sharing my posts a ton, and I appreciate him so much for sharing my stuff. That dude is the fucking man. Really appreciate him so much. I am not human, an alien. Thoughts on the Cardi B divorce? Hey, look, any divorce is unfortunate. I think it's interesting timing, but I don't wish any ill will on Cardi B. I think she's uninformed, but I feel bad for her, but I'm sure she'll figure it out. I really like electronic dance music. I love Bass Nectar, Pretty Lights, Grammatic. What I think is my funniest video? Honestly, straight away, I think the funniest video is the first one that I made. I think that one was generally the funniest one that I've seen. But the one that I made today, I really liked because I was dying laughing making it. So the thing that I love hearing the most is when you guys say that today's video is the funniest one that you've ever seen. So I really do appreciate when people say that. It's super awesome. I do think that the debates will happen. I definitely do think that they will happen. I mean, I don't know, but I certainly hope that they do because Donnie Ballgame is going to wipe the floor with this guy. I think that that's more than obvious. Thank you about I'm Cuban. You hit on the nail on the head. That is absolutely true, 100%. What do I think about Trump's interview with George Stephanopoulos? I didn't watch the entire thing, but George Stephanopoulos was in the Clinton administration. He's a head at ABC, which we know are puppeted by lots of corporate entities. This guy is an open Democrat. I think he walked into the lion's den. But that's one of the things I appreciate about Donnie is he's not afraid of anybody. He'll just walk in there and you can just cut him. Every question scripted, ripping on this guy. But he just came in and just goes after it. I think that George Stephanopoulos has more clearly talked about all of his connections to Hillary and Bill Clinton. So, we know where his opinion stands. I think that they're all trying to cut him from every angle. And I think it's hilarious that he just walks in there and just shreds the place. Absolutely hilarious. What if Biden wins? I'm not even going to think about that because that would be absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Thoughts on the Tucker Coven interview? I did not watch the complete interview. I had to get back here from the gym to do this live stream, so I haven't had a chance to watch the whole thing. But look, I think Tucker hits a lot of people with the facts. I think that he's a great journalist. I think he does a really good job. There's no surprise that this dude is the most popular television show on TV right now. So I think that any thought should be considered. And I don't know if it's true or not. What the fuck do I know? But I certainly appreciate that this is something that's getting brought to the forefront. And here's the other thing. The fact that companies are blocking it and saying that it's fake within hours of it coming out how could they possibly verify that? It's like, oh, the New York Post says it's safe. Like, okay, well, let's just dismiss it. Let's just block free thought. It just kind of is a slap to the face that we can't possibly figure out shit for ourselves. That the American citizens and the intelligent people of this country can't just figure out for themselves what's best for themselves and their family. I mean, this shit is absolutely ridiculous. Free thought needs to be spread. Here's another thing, a thought on free thought. I've done 3 podcasts so far, actually 4 podcasts so far. The John Bartolo Show. Please go and follow John Bartolo. Look him up on Instagram, John Bartolo Show. I also did the Deviant Gentleman podcast. Follow Deviant Gentleman, Tommy Vext, Shane Vitko. Please go follow them as well. I have 3 hours of, actually 4 hours of podcast interviews that are up on YouTube right now of my interview on the John Bartolo Show podcast as well as on the Deviant Gentleman podcast. Here's the thing that I haven't really pushed quite yet is I did a second episode of the John Bartolo podcast that just dropped like 2 or 3 days ago that goes into like quantum physics. We talk about the economy, and it's like less like Bobby origins and a little bit more like zibs and zabs and jabs, and we have a really good dialogue. So please go watch the John Bartolo podcast number 2, Bobby Sausalito number 2. Watch that interview. I haven't been pushing it quite yet here on the channel because I've been trying to just zap it with the hits, but please go and watch that and support the people that support me. Go follow John Bartolo. Go follow the Deviant Gentleman podcast. And I have another podcast dropping with Elizabeth Hartkey this week or next week or something where I get into like the whole beginnings and I hit her with a couple jabs. She gets a little laugh cry going, and it's a really cool thing. So please support the people that support me. And, when you see people in the comments, talk to each other. It's super cool. Tommy Vex, how you guys found me. This dude's been sharing me so much, been super awesome. I appreciate that so much. These big accounts reposting me when I had 2,000 followers is the reason why all of you guys are here. So thank them, follow them, go to their page, send them a DM. Thank them for putting you in touch with me. And if you're getting any joy or any happiness out of this or any value out of this, please go and let them know. And please go watch the podcast, follow them, like them, tag them, upvote them, share with your friends. And please just show love to all the people that show love to me. I really do appreciate that. So I got a couple questions. So I'm going to ask a few. I'll go and answer a couple of my questions from the email here. A couple of them are pretty good. Some of them are not even really questions. They're just kind of like comments. So the first one is Erica Pacalms. Talk about why people should do their own research before posting mainstream lies. Look, I've talked about this a number of times. And here's the thing. I think that if you don't do the research, at the very least 5 minutes of research before you reshare something, you're part of the problem, not part of the solution. It really bothers me when people don't do their own research, because basically what they're saying is like, hey, I'm going to occupy minutes or whatever seconds of your time, but I'm not going to take 5 minutes to make sure that it's true myself. So I would highly encourage, if you're going to ever post something, to, at the very least, do 5 minutes of research of it. Because the more that this disinformation gets shared, the more that the real information gets lost. So I would really highly encourage everybody to do research on things before they repost it. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. Marissa Nicole says Panda Bear. Okay. J Flan 232 just says anything. Okay. Via V13 says Panda Bears. Okay. Lind Jen 673 says Biden and his obsession with teleprompters. Look, it's quite obvious why Joey Basement uses teleprompters. I think he's kind of clueless as to what's going on, and I think that when he actually speaks out of his own free will and thought, he just poops right all on it. So it's no surprise why he's trying to stick to the script. What does Tommy Vex smell like? I don't know. Fucking flowers. Are you prepping for the K McDub says Tommy looks like he smells good. Okay. Sure. K McDubs, are you preparing for election aftermath? Shit show no matter what. I mean, no. I don't know. Look, the United States has gone through a whole variety of problems over our life, over not even our lifetime, but a lifetime before. From the Cuban Missile Crisis to World War II, the Gulf War. I mean, we've gone through any variety of issues, and the water still flows, the food still flows, the trains still run. I don't know. I think it's a lot of hype and jazz. And like, look, things are hyperbolic. But here's the other thing. Information is moving at a rate right now that it has never been able to move at in the history of human existence. When you think about the impact of the minute-to-minute exchanges of information globally, it's like the ability for an idea to spread at the most extreme rapid clip is faster now than ever in human history, and will continue to be that way for the foreseeable future. So I just don't think that, I don't know that I don't know that we need to be preparing. I think that you should protect yourself. I think you should protect your home. I'm certainly Second Amendment friendly. I think that you should watch your back. I think you should always have water and food and soup and shit in the crib. But I think for the most part, you should just make sure that you're mentally prepared to deal with, all the people that are going to be freaking out. Because I think that the vast majority of signs indicate to me that unless they goose it, I think Donnie Baseball has got a pretty strong support group here, and I think that a lot of people are loud and proud about supporting him. So I feel good about Donnie, but we can't let up. We can't be Hill Dog. We can't be Hill Dog in the 2016 election celebrating, doing a concert with Jay-Z. That's just hilarious. The night before the election, in 2016, Hillary Clinton was having a concert with Jay-Z, partying and basically celebrating the win. And if any of you guys were paying attention, Donnie was on the campaign trail till like 1 o'clock in the morning, screaming on a stage with thousands of people there, pressing to the last bit. That's the difference between a government fucking clown shoe and a businessman. A businessman understands that the only thing that matters is that you press till the end. The execution. The only thing that matters is the success, is the win. That's the only thing that matters. You could be in the lead the entire time until the last second and lose in that last leg. Go on YouTube and search for don't celebrate too early or whatever, or celebrating or winning too early, whatever. There's definitely a string. There's thousands of videos of people running at the finish line or riding their bike in the Tour de France or in a bike race and starting to celebrate and pointing and celebrating, and then someone just inches right by them at the end. And that's the difference between a businessman and Hill Dog, between a government fucking idiot and a businessman, because a businessman understands that you got to press till the game. The thing that's so funny about the left and about the Democratic Party as a whole is they just think that we're fucking dumb. And not only that, they're banking on the fact that we're dumb. You watch the convention. They got like 7 people on a live stream. They duplicate the things. Like, we don't have YouTube. Like, we can't take a screenshot, bitch. These people are so stupid, and they think that you're stupid, and they're banking on the fact that you're not going to pay attention. And Donnie's just in here clapping everybody's cheeks. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So funny. And dude, we got to give Donnie another shot to keep it going. And the fact that they're blaming the wildfires on Trump, the rain on Trump, Joe Biden soiled his pants and it was Trump's fault. Trump gave him fucking X-Lax. This shit's absolutely preposterous. Shit is redundant. It's just so stupid. It's so stupid. And they're banking on you being stupid. And that's why they got people like Cardi B being interviewed, which is fucking so dumb. And why they got people like Billie Eilish on the thing. Yo, no sleeping on Billie Eilish. Great musician. This girl's 18 years old. You think this fucking chick's traveling around the world making music? Do you think this chick knows about the fucking political climate in the country? Like, are you fucking kidding me? You know how many people probably just told her to do that? And she was like, can I perform my single? Like, I don't fucking know. Not to mention the fact that she's signed to a major label. I'm sure they were chirping in her ear like, yo, you got to do this. You're going to sell albums to all the blue. Look, didn't you watch CNN? Look how many people. So, dude, it's a fucking racket. It's a racket, McRacket. And it is so blatantly obvious for anybody that even takes 1 second to pay attention. So we got to do the best that we can to share this stuff. Let your friends yell at you. Let your friends get mad. And just share this shit. And don't be afraid of people saying that you're a fucking this or fucking that. That is weak-minded, no mental discipline people that won't even take a seat at the table to learn something. You gotta be willing to step up for this stuff. And look, if you're gonna lose your job, I don't slight you for that. I don't slight people that have a risk to their family or their own well-being. I get that. But people like me that have no boss, that don't have anybody that can tell me dick butt kiss, I'm gonna fucking say it. You wanna say that I'm a fucking racist when I'm clearly not? Fucking say it. Go ahead. You can say whatever the fuck you want. But the thing is that if people like myself, and not that I'm any fucking gift to society, I'm just a dude yelling in my phone at 11:30 at night. What the fuck am I? But I'm 1, and 1 is better than 0. And the thing about 1 is you can multiply 1. You can multiply 1 a whole lot of times, but you can't multiply 0. So I'm going to do the best that I can to do what I can with my little voice here, with my 99 people, and that's what I'm going to do. And I don't know, am I going out, and would it be better if I was protesting in the street? Would it be better if I was marching on Capitol Hill? I don't know. But quite frankly, I think that this is the best thing that I can do at this very moment in time is distribute media of thoughts, cultivate free thought, speak as much truth as I can, do research every day, try to inform people, make it funny and entertaining so that it can be digested and shared, and do the absolute best that I can to hit you guys with things that are worth sharing, that are worth caring about, that are worth 102 people at 12 o'clock at night on the East Coast to come in here and listen to me fucking zap into my phone. That is insane to me. And I am so thankful and appreciative. And again, if there was 3 people in here, I'd be saying the same shit. So the fact that 98 of you are going to show up for this is so inspiring and encouraging to me. And the fact that you guys are liking it and finding value in it is just amazing. And I'm going to do the fucking best that I can to get on as many podcasts. And if I could get on fucking TV or whatever, I'm willing to talk to anybody at any time. And look, I'm not the most educated person in the world. I don't know everything about the government. I just know what I know. I have my own perspective. I'm doing research. I don't know. I can't cite a law book. I can't cite hundreds of years of American history. All I can do is the best that I could possibly do with the information that is at hand for me right now. I'm doing the best that I can. And that's really all that we can ask for. And a big roadblock that a lot of people set for themselves is like, well, I would speak up, but like I'm not ready or I don't know. And there's a lot of value in that. There really truly is. But if you have even the littlest bit to say that you're willing to stand up for and you believe wholeheartedly and you're willing to learn and be open, it's better that you say it than not. And I don't think that anybody should just start yapping if they haven't done their research, but you gotta stand for something or you stand for nothing. The only way to avoid dissent is to never say anything at all. So I'm just gonna take my position. To me, I didn't like step up to this heroic event. I just thought it was so ridiculous that everybody was talking so much shit on Donnie and it was getting spread through all these people that I know that are just fucking clueless. And I'm like, God, this is so frustrating. Like, I wish I could just post the truth and see what happens with it. And that's just what I started doing. And here it is catching on and gaining value. Here's another thing that was crazy. I have a really good friend that I fucking love dearly. I love him so much. And he's super, super left. And every time he would post something that I would consider to be like preposterous or wrong, I would be like, dog, like, this is wrong. Like, come on, bro. And it got to the point where he was upset that I kept sending him dissent that he just blocked me. And I was like, fuck. So I texted him and I was like, yo, man, like, I'm sorry. I'll keep it to myself. Like, I won't hit you up. Like, unblock me. Like, let's be friends. Like, and he's like, look, we're still friends and we are still friends and we will remain friends. And because he's a great dude and he's a great friend of mine. But he was just like, I'm just going to block the conversation. And I just thought to myself, like, man, this sucks. Like, here I was trying to do this hand-to-hand combat, try to convince this one person that ultimately is broadcasting to hundreds of people. And now I'm shut off and now I can't. And like, that was kind of the precipice of why I got more vocal on my page, was like, I couldn't talk to this dude. So I was like, let me just talk to no one and see what happens. And fucking, what do you know? 5 weeks later, I've got 500,000 fucking views. 500,000 fucking views. 500,000 views. 13,000 people following on this page. 2,800 following on Facebook. 250 followers on YouTube. In fucking 5 weeks. 100 people in this fucking live stream at 11:30 at 12 o'clock at night. How the fuck do you fucking how do you explain that? That's what it is. That's what the truth does. That's what believing in the shit that you have to say fucking does. That's what happens, is when you just fucking press and you rip it and you go after it. Dude, that's what happens. And like, this is all I got. And I'm like doing the absolute best that I can to make this shit work. But like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make it funny and kick as many facts as I can. And when I see you guys commenting and saying that you love it and it made your day, and people sending me DMs and saying that they appreciate it and all the nice fucking love that I've been getting, I am so surprised by that. Because the craziest thing is that I expected to have so much hate. And up till now, I literally have gotten 3 direct messages that have been kind of like mean-spirited and angry. 1 or 2 that I've actually been able to like rationalize with them, but really I've only gotten like 3 direct hates. And then I've had a couple of people trolling in the live streams and saying I'm a piece of shit and saying fucking super mean stuff. But the vast majority has been overwhelmingly positive, and that's super encouraging. So I was surprised by that, and I think that you would be surprised by that if you were to speak up and say something. And the craziest thing was, I was afraid of like, oh no, like my business, I'm gonna lose business. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I accidentally posted my story to my personal Facebook page, and I didn't even realize it for a couple hours. And like dozens of people that I would have thought would never liked it were like, yo, this shit is hilarious, and started following me. Like my friend's mom, like a kid I knew from high school, like a kid I know from high school's wife, like stuff like that. It's been so surprising and amazing how the truth just causes like attention to rise to the top. And when you put out good, it just marinates and comes right back at you. So like, I mean, I hope that you guys can tell that if today's video was the funniest video you've seen, and the day before that was the funniest video you've seen before that, you realize how much time, effort, and mental energy I'm putting into doing this. I'm trying the best that I can to make these funny, to make these interesting, to make these shareable, digestible, short to the point, and I'm trying to just zap you guys with as much as possible. And here's another thing. This is kind of like a weird comment. I used to smoke a shitload of weed. Absolute ton of weed. And when I realized about stopping smoking weed, which I did about 2 months ago, and I don't know, I'm probably not going to stop forever, whatever, live your fucking life. But I stopped like 2 months ago, and man, my fucking, the laser sharpness of how my brain connects one idea to the next, I think is largely responsible to why these videos hit, to why I can just fucking riff for 45 minutes on here straight away and just hit you guys with knowledge. When I was high, I'd be like, this is stupid. Or I would like post a video and later I'd be like, I get self-conscious about it and pull it down. And like, I would consider myself to have been like a professional weed smoker, like 3 to 6 blunts, like 3 to 4 blunts a day for fucking 2 decades. We're talking like 13 years old. And what I realized was like, when I was not getting stoned, my fucking mind just got mega lasered. And the other thing that's crazy too is think about how sharp your brain would be if you never drank alcohol. It's kind of like another silent killer that most of us are just like, yeah, whatever, alcohol. But like Donnie has never drank alcohol in his life. Donald Trump has never drank alcohol in his life. There's something really interesting to be thought about that. Now, the reason that he did it is because his brother had an alcohol problem. His brother died of alcoholism. But the point is just like, imagine how sharp your brain would hit if you were in tune. Here's another thing. What's been blowing my mind is that how many bodybuilders and fitness gurus have been following my stuff. And I was thinking about it today, and it's like the amount of mental discipline that a person has to have to engineer their body means that they need to be a diligent student of research and educating themselves on how to get fit, how to stay sharp, how to be aware, how to have discipline, how to go to the gym daily, how to eat right, how to think right. And those people predominantly that are following me, those are the guys and girls that are awake. They are so tuned in. They got their body tuned up. They got the brain tuned up. They're lasered in. And those are the types of people that are eating right. They're police officers, they're law enforcement, they're military guys and gals. And they are sharp. And it's no surprise that somebody that tunes their physical body and tunes their mind is in tune to this type of stuff. Really, really interesting. Such an interesting thing that I've been realizing over time about just this 5 weeks that these posts have been popular. So it's been really, really interesting ride so far. Sleepy Joe is not in better shape than Donnie. Oh man, yo, 83 people, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys being in here and listening to this. So awesome. I don't know if you guys are in bed. I don't know where you guys are in the world. Yo, hit me with some locations. Where are we at? Where are we coming in from? Tell me where you're at. Tell me, give me a city, give me a state, give me a country. Let's roll some locations in here. I'm really curious where everybody is coming in from. I'm based in South Florida. That is where I am located at, East Coast of the United States of America. We got Denver. Yo, go follow CJX08 EXT Football. Go follow her. She has been pumping me from the start. Follow her. Scottsdale in the building. That's what's up. We got Charlotte in here, Salt Lake City, South Dakota. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Florida in the house. Where in Florida? California. That's what's up. Apocalypse. Dallas. This is fucking, see, this shit is crazy. This is a communication level never seen before by man. This is awesome. Bozeman, Montana, Rancho Cucamonga, that's what's up. Naples in the building, Big Flow, that's what's good. Yo, follow CJX08X Football, EXT Football, fucking boss right there. Bay Area in the house, Flint, Michigan, that's what's up. SoCal, what is really good? Olympia, Washington, Soy Boy Land. Oh, I love it. San Diego. See, I knew that the California folks would rock on this one because it's late. I love that. Yo, we got Kate from La La Land, that's what's up. Raleigh, North Carolina, Washington State, that's what's up. SoCal. I knew the West Coast people would be in on this. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. Another thing that I'm curious about is if you guys want to now weigh in, when would be a good time of day or week that you would like to see more live streams? Would you like to see them on Sundays, Mondays, during the day, at night? Where do you guys vibe on the live streams? Give me a little bit of feedback. We got San Diego in the building, Canada, that's what's up, Texas, big freedom in this building. Las Vegas, Utah desert, that's what's up. We got all the West Coast. I love that. So the biggest concentration of my followers, if anybody's curious, is New York City. New York City is my number 1, Los Angeles number 2, Miami number 3, and then Phoenix. And then I think Phoenix is number 3. Really interesting. Loved you on Deviant Gentlemen. Thank you. Texas. So the morning is when I'm doing my video. So I don't want to do the morning simply because I'm hitting on the video. Weeknight or weekend, okay. Nighttime. Interesting. I'm surprised weekend, so like Sunday, okay, nighttime, okay. Before we were all in prison. That's what's up. 9 p.m. during the week, okay. I'll try some early ones. I had to go to the gym today. I had to take care of the temple, so I had to do a little later because I had to go to the gym. Austin, that's what's up. 11 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so you guys are okay with the 11 o'clock. That's what's up. Nighttime, evenings, nighttime. Cool. I think that the nighttime is the jam personally because everybody's kind of chilling. You're at home. In the morning, hustlers got shit to do. If we were Team Big Blue, we'd be like at home fucking jerking off, and we'd be like, I did something. So all the hustlers really need it at nighttime because they got work to do. We got fucking jobs out here. Oh my God. Yeah, gyms are open in South Florida, but you got to wear a fucking diaper, which is a bag of shit. There's a fucking treadmill 6 feet away from another treadmill. There's nobody in the room, and somebody's got the fucking diaper enforcement is like, hey, they fucking say it on the loudspeaker. I'm like, there's 3 people in the fucking gym, 10,000 square feet. I'm fucking in there by myself, like breathing into this fucking diaper. I hate it. Bag of shit. Dude, I'm so sick of these fucking diapers. Unreal, dude. Super, super unreal. So let's see. Another thing that people said, let's get another question. Brandy Teresa asked about Trump's peace deal. Mainstream media didn't even talk about that peace deal. That shit is awesome. Here's what I'll say about the peace deal. I don't want to repeat what is already available out there. Watch the Ben Shapiro podcast. Ben Shapiro, his show daily on YouTube is fucking awesome. He released an hour today where he talked about the Trump peace deal. This dude is way more educated on this stuff than me, and his thoughts are basically my thoughts on that. They didn't give it a lot of attention, but it seems to me like it's extremely historic. And certainly worth national attention. But what do you see when you fucking turn on CNN? You see fucking Don Lemon's clown ass talking about how Donald Trump is hurting people under the bus. Fuck you, Don Lemon. This dude's a fucking clown. If you didn't watch my video about it, Google Don Lemon drunk on CNN New Year's Eve. Absolute hilarity. Hilarity. Oh my God, I died. I'm drunk. The fucking chick is like, okay, Don, you're fucking toast. I'm in college. We have to diaper up on campus. What a bag of shit. I know. I would love to be Ben Shapiro. This dude's smart. He's like my age too. He's a couple years older than me. I'm trying to get up there. CNBC was on a commercial while the deal was being signed. Yeah, CNBC, man. What the fuck? Unreal, dude. You got to understand that the mainstream media is nothing more than a stream of information that you should take with a grain of salt. Absorb it. Don't not watch it. There's lots of truth in there, but certainly don't take it as fact, and absolutely don't fucking take it as the only stream of information that you have. That is the worst thing that you could do, and I feel like a lot of people do that, including young me. I didn't know any better. You're like, TV. It's fucking TV. Turn on the TV. It's TV. There's a newspaper. You assume as a young person that that's the truth. That's the stream of the truth, but nope. Nope. Certainly not. Pelosi is a joke. Trudeau is garbage in Canada. Oh, God. Yeah, watching Donald Trump's Twitter instead of the news. Awesome. A direct feed to this guy's mind. I love that. Pelosi is a joke. Yeah, my parents. Exactly. No, or Chris Ole saying my parents. Yes, absolutely. How about the celebrities boycotting Instagram for a day? Fuck them. Go. Get the fuck off. Give more of us a fucking chance to talk. What the fuck do we need them for? A lot of them are shills anyways. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. And look, I don't sweat them, but to think that you should be connecting your real thoughts from what a celebrity says, you got more problems. Do I think Sleepy Joe will go through debates? I certainly hope so. Pelosi. Cali should be a huge wake up for the Democrats. Yo, you know what else is crazy? So Ben Shapiro talked about today about how they're like blaming these wildfires on, basically blaming the wildfires on global warming and Trump and shit, which is just fucking par for the course for Big Blue. No fucking surprises there. But Ben Shapiro was talking about how one of the reasons behind these wildfires catching on is that the California environmental laws are against like controlled blazes. So it's basically making these forests like a powder keg for these blowups. So they're basically creating the problem and then saying that they are the solution. Watch Ben Shapiro's podcast today where he talks, or actually yesterday, where he talks about this. It was fire, no pun intended. Kanye pissing on the Grammy. I don't give a fuck about what Kanye says. I don't give a shit what Kanye says. I absolutely take no information from Kanye at all. I don't give a fuck what he pees on. I could care less about what Kanye says. He's an attention seeker, and I don't give any of my mind to what he has to say. Yes, he pissed on a Grammy. Who even knows if it was a real Grammy? The dude's an attention seeker. Who fucking cares? I don't care. They don't cut brush or keep the land maintained. And Gavin Newsom, who I was just Googling nicknames for him earlier, he basically openly admitted that to Donnie, that they don't control the brush. So what the fuck are we talking about? It's Donnie's fault. Give me a fucking break. They think Donnie is like their fucking dad. This shit is dumb as hell. So dumb. Let's see. I got a couple more questions in here. Queen B UCLA says Big Blue. That's what's up. Nicole Desmarteau, anything because you're hilarious. Thank you so much. What's up, Ladona? How Donnie Baseball is slaying the DS narrative. What's the DS? Democrat? What's DS? The DS narrative? I don't know what that means, but if anybody wants to tell me what the DS narrative is. Democratic Socialist narrative, maybe? Yeah, I mean, Donnie just understands business. You can't support socialism and understand business. It's just fucking ass backwards. Is it any surprise why people with no financial education support this shit? Like, here's another thing. If a fucking 18-year-old vehemently supports something, you gotta wonder, is that obviously the fucking wrong thing? You know? Like AOC is clearly absolutely financially illiterate and clueless in every possible sense of the word, and she's all about this shit. It's like, dog, you don't even know what you're talking about. It's a fucking tragedy. It's tragedy. And like all these people are like, yas, slay, AOC, slay, big one. Yo, this chick, look, she seems like a personable cat. I'm sure she's very nice, but fucking hey, you got a platform, yo. The funniest shit. I went on AOC's Instagram feed because it is a drip of funny material. And her Instagram story today, I'm going to talk about it in my fucking rant tomorrow. She's talking about the fucking postage stamps. She's still on the post office shit. Dog. Maybe talk about the fucking police. Are you fucking joking me? She's talking about the postage stamps? Look at this beautiful postage stamp. It's so beautiful. Look, there's succulents and there's flowers on this postage stamp. It's so pretty. How are you going to support the environment? How in the actual literal fuck are you going to say that you support the environment and the Green New Deal and the fucking Earth Day, which she mentioned in her video today, and suggest that it is a good idea for us to buy paper fucking stamps, which come from trees, with fucking glue on the back, which is made from chemicals, and then put them on paper envelopes with paper inside, and then put them in a gas-guzzling truck to be driven around the country, to be put in a fucking box made of metal that is not going to be recycled. And that supports the fucking post office? That is the dumbest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. When we have a digital distribution method that can send that exact same message with a video, with sound, with a photo, you can send 10 times as many faster with absolutely zero environmental impact. What the fuck are you talking about? This chick is fucking clueless. Absolutely clueless. Of all things to support, you're gonna fucking rip on the post office, and then in the second part of your breath suggest that you're fucking pro-Earth when you're printing all this paper and burning all this gas? You're dumb as fuck. You're dumb as fuck. Fucking clueless. Absolutely clueless. Preposterous. Dude, fucking insanity. That's the thing about the libs and the fucking and Big Blue and the Green New Deal. Yo, how the fuck does guaranteeing fucking government jobs have anything to do with saving the environment? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Did anybody read the Green New Deal? What a fucking joke! What a joke! Yo, oh my God. A guaranteed government job. You know what a guaranteed government job means? That means printing money and then devaluing your fucking money, your hard-earned money, to take resources out of the free market where they have to compete for attention and money and dollars, and putting it into a non-competitive space that is grossly overpriced, grossly overpaid, poorly run by fucking jabrones. And that's the fucking solution? Guaranteed government jobs? Are you fucking joking me? The best thing that we could do for the economy, for the people, and for the cause of fucking freedom, I'm like spitting everywhere, and for the cause of freedom is smaller government. Smaller government, limited government, smaller government, less money to the government, less power to the government, more power to the states, more power to the people, more freedom, economic freedom. The other thing that's so fucking dumb is the fucking minimum wage. The minimum wage law is absolutely dumb as fuck. A slap in the fucking face to free market capitalism. There should be no minimum wage. The minimum wage should be zero. Zero. The minimum wage should be fucking zero. Because if you are willing to accept a job at any price, you should have the ability to accept that job at that price. If you are willing to work for $8 an hour, you should be able to work for $8 an hour. That's it. There's no fucking debate here. The minimum wage being set by the federal government is a slap in the face to capitalism. It's absolute fucking horseshit. There should be no minimum wage. And who's pushing the minimum wage right now? Big Nance. Big face Diape. Big swamp monsty. Bag of fucking garbage, Nancy Pelosi. The fucking minimum wage is preposterous. And if you want some real knowledge on the fucking minimum wage, listen to the Peter Schiff podcast. Google him. Peter Schiff. Schiff. Peter Schiff podcast. Economist. Written a number of books. Very brilliant. YouTube podcast. Apple podcast. YouTube. 300,000 subscribers on his YouTube. Dude is smart as fuck. I listen to his podcast almost every single day. Every day that he comes out with it, which is usually like once or twice, maybe 3 or 4 times a week. Peter Schiff podcast. He talks about the minimum wage. Yo, go listen to that. Facts on fackety facts. Super fucking awesome. Peter Schiff podcast is legendary. This dude is super knowledge bones. I don't know who Thomas Sowell is, but I'll check that guy out. Nancy Pelosi's a drunk. Yo, I thought it was so. Oh, the fucking dog just farted. It smells gross. Donnie Wrestling needs to go to Cali, drunk on ice cream. Yeah, crazy Nance, big crazy Nance. Gabby Fox, what the fuck is up with China backing Biden and releasing the Kraken COVID on us? Yeah, I mean, I don't know the legitimacy to that. I don't know, but I mean, I would encourage everybody to do their own research on this topic, but it certainly is questionable. And look, the other thing too is when everyone generally agrees on something is when I question it the most. If I see something on TV or just like every single person just agrees that X is true, I'm like, is it though? One of my favorite quotes of all time, or not even a quote, it's just like a thought, is that 95% of people are employed. 95% of people are employed. And the other second part of that is 4% of people are unemployed and 1% of people are self-employed. And if you want to be, not to demonize people that are employed, but it's just like, it takes a different style of brain, it takes a different style of brain processing to be completely in control and autonomous with all of your thought, all of your ability to generate cash. Again, not that there's anything wrong with not being self-employed. There's absolutely, I'm not slighting that at all. But what I'm saying is that, like, if you want to be in the 1%, you have to not pay attention to what the 99% say. And not necessarily just about this, but just about everything. Like, for example, if you want to have unforetold wealth, if you want to be super rich, if you want to be in the 1%, as it were, you can't listen to people that aren't in the 1% give you fucking advice, point blank. You can't listen to anybody that's not where you want to be at. And not that you don't listen and gain value, but you certainly shouldn't just take it as fact and be like, yeah, definitely. So anyways, that's on that. That's my topic on that one. Or my thought on that one. How do you guys think I'm doing so far? We've been in here for about 40 minutes. We got 81 people still in here. That's fucking awesome. I really appreciate that. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to hit me with them. J Massey 83 says panda bears. Thank you. Tatted up LV panda bears in their natural habitat. Okay. Danimal 813 Panderfest 2020. That's pretty funny. KH the model. How we don't care if celebrities shut down their Instagram for a day? Nope, we certainly don't. Hershey's tweets, one being mob destruction. Lisa's world. How does the mainstream media get away with twisting the news? Why doesn't anyone sue them? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you could sue them. I don't really know that. But how do they get away with twisting the news? Well, how does anything happen? Here's what I think about how things happen. And this is not an existential thought. This is not like how life works. I'm talking about how business works. Money is the flow that dictates what rises and falls in business all the time. The reason that something exists is because people are willing to support it with dollars. If people do not support it or do not give it attention, the dollars go away. For example, why does CNN exist? All this shit that hates on Trump, because people want to watch CNN hate on Trump. They want that echo chamber of hatred because it supports their existing beliefs and their existing narratives. If every person, literally, if people just stopped watching CNN, their ad dollars would go down because they would not have as much attention. As the numbers go down, the ad dollars go down, the budgets go down, the program decreases, and then a new piece of media, a new source of media comes and fills that void. That's how the free market works. That's the beauty of capitalism. The reason that everything exists is because people are paying for it to exist. They're paying with their attention, they're paying with their mind, they're paying with their eyeballs, they're paying with their dollars, and the advertisers are paying to reach those eyeballs because it's getting attention. It doesn't have to be a hand-to-hand combat. Here's another thing. It's like, why does that shitty pizza place exist in town? Why does that shitty Chinese restaurant exist in town? Why does that disgusting restaurant exist? You know why it exists? Because people keep buying that shit food. Because for some people, buying a $3, buying a $2 hot dog is more important to them than buying a $15 hot dog. They would rather buy the shit one, and that's why that business exists. Things don't exist for any other reason other than money flows in their direction. That people, individual people with their own free will are supporting them. The only things that don't exist based on that premise are government-funded things like, I don't know, the fucking colleges. The reason that the colleges exist and the educations are such dog shit is because the government fucking backs all the loans, because the government guarantees that the loans will be paid, which causes the inflation. Like, when the government gets its hands in shit, that's when it gets fucked up. That's when things get destroyed. That's when an economy gets destroyed, is when the free market doesn't have the ability to function as the free market. That's the whole point. So getting the government more integrated in education, in fucking healthcare, in all of these fucking parts of our society just fucks it up and just kicks right in the dick. The free market capitalism, and the people voting with their dollars in order for something to rise to the top. When the government hand picks what should win and what should lose, we all fucking lose. That's the bad thing about the government. The government can't save you. The government isn't your daddy. The number one thing that lifts people out of poverty in the entire world, in the history of mankind, is free market capitalism. That's the fucking truth. Yeah, the university racket is fucking lit. Here's the other thing. The fact that Sleepy Joe and all these people are like talking about schools. We need more money for the schools, more money for the schools. You ever been to a school? These schools fucking suck. These schools are underfunded as it is. And you think that giving them more money to squander it is going to solve that? Fuck no. If there were small independent schools competing for dollars, we would have the best education in the world. But it's because it's government funded, government fucked right in the mouth. That's why it's fucked. Dumb as hell. But no, you can't say that. You fucking racist. Tigers on my Goldland says, Take Naps playlist. So many songs I forgot about that I love that people tag you in. Yo, 99% of the songs that are on my story, I'm picking those myself. Most people don't repost my story with a song. I'm picking all those songs. So if you like them, that's Bobby Sausalito in the building. Rachel Rose, how triggered the left is about Biden's videos being changed. You know, the left gets triggered about everything. That's no surprise. It's fucking hilarious. Young Dendo just says Stromboli. That's my homie. Went to high school together, played football together, state champs. You're living in the past, bro. Chris Body, how pathetic Biden and the news are. Yep, pretty dog shit. I'm Zach. Yo, Zach says how you should release the Tippy Tap Congo line video. We did it. Yeah, I should release that. You're right. No one's going to understand what that means. Jennifer Bauman, Biden blunders. Big Blue, Big Blue. The Autoholic says Crete Sacks. That's an OG Bobby Sausalito reference. You know, for anybody that's curious, if you want to take a fucking trip down the Bobby Sauce rabbit hole, which I would encourage, go to my YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/Bobby Sausalito. And I have a playlist called Building a Spec House. It is 123 videos. And it is the first video that I ever made as Bobby Sausalito up till now. There's 120 2 to 10 minute episodes of me building a house. You can see all my original quips. You can see a lot of the origins of a lot of the shit that I do on these videos started there. And it was people that originally reached out and said that these individual things were funny, is why I do a lot of the things that I do on the videos today. Yeah, you should go watch them now. There's a whole treat in there. A little treat in there. VS Link Banff, the two CNN buttholes giggling like girls making fun of white Christian Trump supporters. I'm not familiar with the specific CNN buttholes, but it sounds like par for the old course, Jack. Oh my god. Fucking hilarious. That's the end of the questions that I got. We still got 81 people in here. How did Dems even justify opposing school choice? I have no idea. I don't know what they're thinking over there. It's just fucking ridiculous. Big Blue! I don't understand why the companies are aligning themselves with the left. They're aligning themselves with the left because that's where everything is being pushed. Yo, if anybody's watching on YouTube, which I don't think that anybody is, but my dog is in the screen, is in the shot. What up, Biggs? What's good, fam? What's up, buddy? Yeah, so if you watch the YouTube playback on, if you watch the playback of this live stream on YouTube, my dog just walked into the frame. He's the fucking man. This dude is the boss. My dog is 14. Yo, Dillbot, I did not see your question. Send it again. What would you say if me and Clinton got a one-on-one? I don't know. I don't think I'd want to. Shelly, yes, I am. Do you ever go to WMC? Hell yeah, I love WMC. Back before Corona fucking clapped all of our cheeks. M. Balzer, no, I'm not in LA. I live in South Florida. Show the Biggie, come here, buddy. YouTube.com/C/Bobby Sausalito. That's Biggie right there. All right, Biggs. Biggie Smalls. Yo, that dog, he's still in the YouTube frame. This is so funny. Yo, Biggie is 14 years old. Next month he turns 15 years old. He's a purebred pit bull. I got him from my friend in Connecticut. He was a litter of I think 12 or 13 dogs, and he purebred pit bull. And I got to meet his dad and his mom, and actually one of my good buddies has his brother, which is pretty interesting. Dillbot, all right, send it again. All right, I'm paying attention now. What's the question? Sorry I keep missing it. Yo, thank you guys for being in here. I really appreciate that you guys are in here. It's fucking awesome. There's fucking 80 people in here. I appreciate it so much that you guys are in here chilling right now. It's so awesome. Thank you so much for being in here and paying attention. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. What do you think the big play is here for the left? Bigger than the election. What plans do you think they have for the country? Takeover? I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to plan or trying to do, but they want control. What are your top 3 reasons that you'll vote for Trump in November? Just like economic literacy, the fact that he gives it to us straight, what he's doing with what he's doing at the border, I think is smart. I think Dillbot, I'm looking at your post. You don't even answer the question. And the third thing, I think what he's doing with the pharmaceuticals and just being a defender of freedom, a patriot. I think that all the stuff that he's been doing, the vast majority of the stuff he's been doing has been smart, wise, getting out of these bullshit deals, like not bringing manufacturing, but like being open to like things like natural gas and stuff like that. I just think that there's so much stuff that he's doing. It's overwhelming. The peace deal that just happened. I mean, it's amazing. Yo, Dillbot, and people talking about Dillbot. I was here paying attention to it, and you're talking about Slim Shady or something. I don't know what that is. What are my thoughts on the deep state? I don't know, but to think that there's not more people at work, I think is wrong. Meg Christine, I did a video about standing up for the police 2 days ago. Go to my story or go to my page and watch it. Dillbot, I'm waiting. I see you. Honestly, the third party vote could be more than Biden will get. What do you think? Yeah, if you want to vote for Joe Jorgensen, third party, libertarian, do it, dude. I hope Florida goes red. I think it will. She asked about Al Gore on Cuomo. I don't know anything about Al Gore on Cuomo. Fucked me on taxes, but still voting for him. Okay. Dillbot, you're killing me, dog. M-Balls, or what's your favorite SIG model? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know very much about SIGs. I got this from... I got this from John Bartolo. There have always been shadow governments, sure. She asked if I saw Al Gore on Cuomo. No, I didn't. Cuomo's fucking Fredo. I don't pay attention to him. And Al Gore, I mean, you know what blew my mind about Al Gore? The guy seems like a nice guy, right? But when I bought that DVD, Inconvenient Truth, I thought I was like being heroic. That DVD was like $35 fucking dollars. You'd think if this guy was saving the fucking world, he'd be giving that shit away for free. What a motherfucker. That should just tell you right in itself. Like, what a fuck. Whatever, though. Did he invent the internet? Yeah. Tim Berners-Lee invented the internet. Tim Berners-Lee is a fucking hero. One of my heroes. I think he's amazing. Do I have any more podcasts lined up? I do have a really big one that I'm trying to cook up right now that I can't say, and I don't know if it'll actually even go through. I'm hoping that it does, but I'm just being patient. I'm just lacquering sauce on as many videos as I can, hoping that I get some more. But hey, if you guys know any people that do big podcasts, send them a DM, tag them, tag me. It's you guys are the ones that are going to get me on these pods. That's what I think really needs to happen in order to get that type of exposure. So tag people. Yeah, people have been tagging Joe Rogan. My kid loved your song today and kept saying cops should stop farting. Hell yeah. What time are you going to bed? It's 12:30 here. Probably like 3. I mentioned before, C. Gill, I talked about the Bobby podcast earlier. I don't want to spread myself too thin. I don't want to drown an opportunity. I want to stay where I'm hitting and focus on that. Because if I spend 2 hours a day on the podcast, that's 2 hours I'm not spending on the videos and interacting. So I think that it could hurt me more than it could help me. But I'll get there eventually. If you guys keep liking it, then it'll work. But I don't want to drown an opportunity. That's one of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make. I don't follow Graham Allen. I don't know who that is. Thank you, Marissa Nicole. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, Tommy G is awesome. He's been really cool. Tommy G messaged me straight away at the very beginning. I know his account got banned recently, and like he seems like a really smart cat. generally the woke mob does not like him, and they chop him down quite a bit, which is really shitty. It's too bad that he keeps getting cut off. Yeah, Shelly. I mean, I agree. I would like to have a podcast, but here's the thing: is like, I don't want to be in the Me Too business. I don't want to, and I don't mean Me Too like hashtag Me Too. I mean, like, I don't want to do something that everybody else is doing necessarily. I want to do what's unique to me and where I can win. So I'm focusing on where I can win right now. And right now the videos are what's working. So I'm just going to keep on focusing on that. And the podcast and other things will come in due time, because the best thing that I could do in business is have you guys beat down the doors for something. If 5,000 people ask me for a podcast versus 500 people or 50, I'll wait till it gets to 5,000 until people are beating my door down for it. And then it'll hit. If I make one now, are you going to listen to the podcast or are you going to watch the video? You might do one or the other. And if you listen to the podcast and don't watch the videos go down. So I got to focus on what's hitting. It's an important lesson of business that I've learned over many trials and tribulations in my own entrepreneurial journey. How do I feel about Newt being hushed because he was talking about Soros? I think that should be a lesson just in and of itself. If you can't talk about someone, what does that mean? Cool. I'll check out Graham Allen. I don't know. I'm not familiar with him. We need more Nickety nicknames. Yeah, I'm working on that. I've been working on one for Newsom tomorrow. I've had a couple good zaps, but it takes time. It takes time to think about what's going to hit. Like, if I don't think about it, if I just did them off the cuff, like sometimes they work, but sometimes they don't. So I really have to think about them a lot. Do I think anything will come out of the Comey hearings on September 30th? I don't know. I have no idea. My guess would be no, unfortunately, but I really don't know. I'm not educated enough on that specific topic, so I don't know. Excuse. Shanghai Joe. One of the oh god, I emailed myself a couple of ideas for the video tomorrow, and one of them I googled. Should we all vote Cuomo? Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Vote Andrew Cuomo back into office forever. He's good. You could twist his tits. Pentagon confirms space lasers. Okay. Cool. Gruesome. Meg, did you watch my story today or watch my video today? I talk about specifically that topic. I think it's fucking hilarious. I was dying laughing from it. Who was that little kid who kept saying Beijing Biden in one of your prior stories? That was a guy that reached out really early and said his kid was dying laughing about it. So I just posted it because I thought it was hilarious. Maybe I'll repost that one because that was a good video. People did enjoy that quite a bit. Yo, fit little me Siegs. Peace out, fam. All right, guys. It's been about an hour, 10 minutes. That seems to be about the time that I did on the last one. So I'm gonna dip set. It's 12:40 in the morning. I gotta have dinner. I'm on a different time schedule. I think my what the hell is it called? Your sleep cycle. I'm losing it because it's fucking late. I forget. But I think my circadian rhythm. I have a theory that my circadian rhythm is 26 hours long, so I operate at 2 hours delayed or 3 hours delayed. I think my circadian rhythm is longer, and I sleep at very weird times. But all right, guys, thank you guys so much. We got the 67 people still in here after an hour and 10 minutes. We were up to, I think, 120 or 121 was the highest I saw. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for the comments and for the shares and for everything. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you so much for the support, for the love, for sharing it. Please tell your friends. Please DM to people. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your attention. If you ever see me in real life, come say what up. I'd love to travel. I love to fucking pop around the world. And if you see me anywhere, come say what up. I would love to meet all you guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Big boo! Good night, everybody. Yo, peace out, YouTube.